Welcome back to my channel Infomania. In this video, I'll be explaining basic concepts of Boolean logic.
What is this Boolean logic? So let us think of the computer's thinking ability. Let us consider the computer's thinking ability. So have you ever wondered how a computer can do something like playing chess or spell checking a document? So these are the things that a few decades ago only humans could do. So only humans could do all these things. But now computers do them with much easier way. So if you want to know the answer to this question, the first thing you need to understand is something called Boolean logic. So this is the basic or this is the fundamental thing behind the computer's thinking ability. So that is the what is called a Boolean logic. This is the fundamental thing behind the computer's thinking ability. So Boolean logic is a very easy way to figure out the truth of an expression using the simple concept of true or false. So consider some examples like, should I go to a restaurant or not? Should I go to a restaurant or not? So the answer will be either true or false. Let us take another example. Should I purchase a new mobile phone or not? So the answer may be either true or false. So these kinds of statements can have only one answer, either yes or no. So this is called a binary decision. Thus a binary decision always results in either yes or no, or we can call it as true or false. Okay, so the letter T or the digit 1 corresponds to the true value or yes, and the letter F or the digit 0 corresponds to false value or no. Okay, so these are the two values, and a statement which evaluates either true or false is called a proposition. A proposition. Okay, or it is also called a logical statement. Logical statement. So the answer to this statement may be either true or false. Okay, now let us see what is a Boolean variable. A Boolean variable. What is a Boolean variable? A Boolean variable is also known as a binary variable or logical variable. So it can take its values from Boolean algebra. That is, a Boolean variable can take only one binary valued quantity out of the two possible values, that is yes or no. For example, A, B, etc. We can use any letters for Boolean variable, and what does this variable contain? The Boolean variable will contain one binary value, that is A may be either 1 or A can be 0, either one value, that is either A can take 1 or A can take 0. So this is what is called a Boolean variable. You will understand more about this in the coming sessions. Next, let us see what is a Boolean constant. A Boolean constant. So a Boolean constant, the values which are stored in the binary variable or the values which are stored in the Boolean variable is what is called a Boolean constant. Therefore, what are the Boolean constants? It can be true or false, then yes or no, and 1 or 0. Usually we follow 1 or 0 and true or false. So these are the Boolean constants. Next term is Boolean statement. So what is a Boolean statement? This I have already told. It's also called proposition or logical statement. That is, if we can evaluate the statement with either true or false, it is called a Boolean statement. For example, we can tell one example for this Boolean statement. Okay, is New Delhi is the capital of India? Okay, I repeat, is New Delhi the capital of India? The answer is yes, right? So it can take either yes or no values. Then another example for Boolean statement is, have you finished your homework? So the answer can be true or false, or it can be yes or no. So such kind of statements that can evaluate to either true or false is called a Boolean statement. And what is a non-Boolean statement or non-logical statement? I'll tell one example. Who is the President of India? Who is the President of India? And the example is, where is your house located? So such kind of statements cannot evaluate to either true or false. So such statements are called non-logical statements. And the example is, what are your plans for tomorrow? So it cannot be true or false. Okay. Next term is Boolean expression. Boolean expression. So Boolean expression is a meaningful combination of Boolean operators, a meaningful combination of Boolean operators, Boolean variables, and Boolean constants. Okay, it is a meaningful combination of Boolean operators, Boolean variables, and Boolean constant. So I'll write one example here. X plus y dot b. So what are these x, y, and z? They are Boolean variables. Okay, they are Boolean variables. And what is this plus and dot? They are Boolean operators, which will be discussed in the coming session. Okay. So this plus and dot are Boolean operators. Let us take another example. A dot b plus c dot 0. So here this is a meaningful combination of Boolean operators. So here we have some Boolean operators, dot and plus. Then we have Boolean variables. Yes, A, B, C are Boolean variables. And what is this? 0. It is a Boolean constant. So there should be some meaning for the Boolean expression. Next, we shall see what are the different Boolean operators. Boolean operators. So what are different operators, Boolean operators? They are and operator, or operator, and finally not operator. These are the three Boolean operators. And how are they represented? A is represented by dot operator, or is represented by plus, and not is represented by this exclamation mark. Another way of representing and, or, and not is like this. And can be like this, or is like this and inverted V. Here it is V, and not a tilde operator. Okay, so I'll write one example using this one. Okay, using these symbols, A and B. Here we call it as A or B, and this is not A. Why only one operator? I'll explain with some more examples. Okay, just understand that for not there will be only one operand. A, B, and C are also called operands. Okay, there will be only one operand, or there will be only one Boolean variable. Next, I'll write some examples using this signs. Okay, so I'll take X and Y. X and Y. X or Y. X. Okay, so this is how you write examples for the Boolean operators. Now, let us see each example, that is each operator in detail. First we will see AND operator. So AND operator. So as I've already already told it is represented using a dot operator, and it is also called logical multiplication. It is also called logical multiplication. This is not the regular maths multiplication. It is called logical multiplication. Okay. Now for each operator, we can create a truth table. We can create a truth table. I'll explain it. How we can make the truth table, I'll explain. Let us take two Boolean variables. Let us take two Boolean variables. So what values can this Boolean variables contain? It can contain only zeros and ones. Right, it can contain only zeros and ones. So what are the different combinations that these two Boolean variables can make? Okay, what are the different combinations of zeros and ones? So I am writing, it can be A can be 0, B can be 0. Right, A can be 0, B can be 1. And any other combinations of A with zeros? No. So let us move on to 1. 1 and 0 is another possible combination. And 1 and 1 is another possible combination. Now please check whether you can have any other combinations apart from this. By using only two Boolean variables. You can't get any more combinations. So these are the 4 combinations. Now, how we represent A and operator? A and B. So this is the output. So after performing AND operation, what happens to A and B? So A and B is undergoing AND operation or logical multiplication. So what can be the output? The output will also be zeros and ones. So this is the rule, that is, if any one of the input is 0, then the output will be 0. I repeat, if any one of the input is 0, the output will be 0. So let us see. Yes, here A and B both are having zeros. So no problem, we can write it as 0. Here let us see 0 and 1. Yes, in one of the input, yes, that is A is having 0. So the output will be 0. Here 1 and 0. Yes, B is having 0. So I have already told that any one of the inputs should be 0 and the output will be 0. Here both are 1. So what happens to the output? The output will be 1. So this is the truth table for AND operator. I repeat, if any one of the input is 0, the output will be 0. Okay. Now let us move on to OR operator. OR operator. It is also called logical addition. Logical addition. Now how it is represented? A plus B. We call it as A or B. Now only the outputs will change. These are the same because the combinations of A and B will be the same. If you are having more than one Boolean variables, that is if you are having A, B and C, what happens? The combinations will change. You will have more combinations with zeros and ones. I'll explain that also. Okay, so what happens to the OR operation? So if we are performing the OR operation, you have to follow this rule. That is, if any one of the input is 1, please listen, if any one of the input is 1, the output will be 1. I repeat, if any one of the input is 1, the output will be 1. This is the case of OR operation. In the case of AND, what happened? If any one of the input is 0, the output will be 0. Right. So if any one of the input is 1, the output will be 1. So here no inputs are 1. So this will be 0. Here any one of the input, yes, B is 1. So the output will be 1. Here any one of the inputs should be 1. Yes, A is 1. So the output will be 1. Here both are 1. So with no doubt we can write it as 1. So this is the output or truth table. So why it is called truth table? This is what is truth table? This is a tabular form of how the operations are done. Okay, so this is the output for OR operation. Now let us move on to the last operator, that is NOT operator. NOT operator. Okay, NOT operation is also called negation, or complementation. Means we have to write the opposite of the input. So previously I have told that there will be only one operand or Boolean variable in the case of not operator. So I am taking only A. I am taking only A because there will be only one operator. So I need not repeat this thing 0 0 1 1. Just I can write like this 0 and 1. So the output, it can be represented like this or it can be represented like this also. This also correct. So what will be the output? If 0 comes, the output will be 1, and if 1 comes, the output will be 0. Just the opposite of the input. Okay, this is not operator. Now let us move on to the truth table. How we create the truth table? This is just a simple truth table for different operators. Now if we are given a Boolean expression, how will we write the truth table? Okay, so consider that you are given A plus B and C. This is the Boolean expression. This is the Boolean expression that you are given. So what you have to find is, you have to find the truth table of this Boolean expression. Okay, Boolean expression, or we'll write truth table. We'll write truth table and A or B and C. Okay, so before that we have to study the priority of different operators, the priority or the preference. So first we have to check whether there is some brackets. So as usual in multiplication, what happens if something is in the bracket, we'll be evaluating that first. Then only after the bracket evaluation only we will be solving the others. Right. So we have to check whether there is any brackets. Then the preference goes to not. Then for and or. I'll explain this. Okay. Right. So we have to create the truth table for this. So first we have to check how many Boolean variables are there. So here we can see 3 variables are here, A, B and C. So we have to create 3 columns for A, B and C. That is for sure. A, B and C. And next what we have to do is, we have to calculate the number of rows. The number of rows. That is 2 raised to n will be the number of rows. And what is this n? N stands for the number of Boolean variables. So let us see how many Boolean variables are here. Yes, 3 are there. So it will be 2 raised to 3. That is 2 raised to 3 means 2 into 2 into 2 will be 8. So there will be 8 rows. There will be 8 rows. Okay, there will be 8 rows. Just draw like a table. Okay. So what are the different combinations of A, B and C? If they are having zeros and ones. So it will be 0, 0, 0. Always try to do it like this. Okay. First we will put 4 zeros for A, and then we will create the combinations for 2 Boolean variables. So 0, 0, 0, 1 that we have previously done. 1, 0 and 1, 1. Then we will continue with A as 1. So 1 row is extra. Okay. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Okay, these are the different combinations of A, B and C with zeros and ones. Okay, you can check whether you are having any other combination. So these will be the different combinations. So let us see how many rows are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. So if we are having more than 3 variables, Boolean variables, what happens? The equation becomes 2 raised to 4. That is 16. So you will have 16 number of rows. Next we have to check for different operators. Different operators. That is, here A is there, right? Then we have to check according to the priority. So let us see whether there is any bracket. No. Let us see whether there is any not. No. Let us see whether there is any and. Yes. So here you can see there is an and. So actually, what Boolean variables are being and here? B and C. So the and operation is performed with B and C. So we have to write that. We have to write that. Then let us see whether there are any other AND operations. No. Then let us come to OR. So OR, yes, OR. So this will consider as a term because we have found a column for this also. So next we'll have to write A or BC. So A already we have, BC will be writing. So the final output will be A or BC. So let us check how to find BC. So B and C we have to perform AND. So it becomes 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 and 1. Next we have to perform A or BC, that is this column and this column we have to perform OR. So OR means if any of the input is 1, the output will be 1. So let us see, this is 0, 0 and 0 is 0, 0 and 0 is again 0, 0 and 1 will be 1, 1 and 0 1, 1 and 0 1, 1 and 0 1 and finally 1 and 1 will be 1. So this is the final output of the Boolean expression. You can perform or you can do or create the truth table for any Boolean expression. Okay.
That's all for today. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment box. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day.